0600 Run Club.
Vine por una razón y eso fue para ganar.
Yeah, it's good. I feel like it's already mine. I've been training hard for this.
Gagner un événement type CrossFit hybride, etc. serait vraiment challengeant et un accomplissement dans mon travail de cette année. J'ai mis un peu de côté tous mes entraînements techniques pour faire de l'entraînement un peu plus bourrin, comme courir, comme soulever des sacs. Donc ce serait vraiment un réel plus et réellement bénéfique.
Winning the competition would be unbelievable just because it's doing something that's completely out of my comfort zone.
You got to understand, like, you know, sport's been around for thousands of years. It was like, you know, the Olympics originally were thousands of years ago, and they were testing guys wrestling, and then they were going to see who could throw the farthest rock. And I was like, this is all very measurable, containable, repeatable. And, you know, when Austin and I originally met, you had this professional athlete coming together with this guy who is really well known in the military community for going out there and finding these incredible tests. And it wasn't just like, how many push-ups can you do? Like, there was a mental factor to it. And I was like, that's really interesting. Like, I really want to know what it's like to measure, try to quantify, measure, capture that psychological aspect of competition. All of us could go put our favorite pair of shoes on and a clean little cute outfit on and go run a marathon or a turkey trot. But what happens when I put a weight vest on you and put you in the pitch dark and I make you run on a trail that many people roll their ankles on and probably won't get out of clear, like, you know, on the other side very clean?
Guys, I'm just going to give you a breakdown of what's going to happen right now. You're going to start this run in a weight vest. You're going to end this run without a weight vest. We're going to coach you over here real quick on how to get them on. You are going to have to figure out how to get them off on your own, all right? The same way, we will teach you how to tie your shoes. You have to untie them yourselves. You're gonna go out. You're gonna bang all the way around this lake. The water should be on your right on the way out. On the way back, which side should it be on? I am going to lead the way. Right side of the white line. Okay, good job, good job, good job. What's up?
We're at the halfway point, and we're seeing the first headlamps right now.
Okay, athletes are just now making it to the halfway. They're going to be ditching their weight vest. So on the way back, they will be zooming. There you go. Good job. Take off. Be racing, beat it, Jake. Good job, man.
Here we go. Need it. Oh, look at her already ready to go.
Yeah. Good job, Carly.
Thanks. I rolled my ankles a couple times, but ready for the next.
I mean, it was a little bit more trail than I anticipated, but it was definitely a great start to the weekend, and now on to the next event.
The hardest thing to test in a person is the mental aspect. We've already vetted and we've already qualified these athletes through our qualifiers and the combine, so we know where they're at physically. But when they show up here, we don't know who's going to pass the mental tests, like a dark trail run that's 11 miles. Yeah, there's a mental aspect in there. You just got to keep going. And for events that have the intensity of, like the Bob test, you have 3 minutes of extreme intensity on the brain. So there's no way to test that other than events like the Bob test. And that's why we include them in here, because the mental aspect is a very, very tough one to test. But it's also very exciting because you extract the world's toughest athlete, mentally and physically.
Get 11 squats, get 11, let's go. Go, girls.
Athletes ready! Go!
Minutes in, and then at some point one of my judges came in front of me. He had grabbed me and took me out of the pool, and I thought, I was like, well, shoot, like he really wants me to get out because I thought we were done. But what happened was when I didn't go down and I get out of the pool, and he just tells me that I failed because I didn't go. And the bobbing says you have to go all the way down in the pool and then come back up.
He started his initial descent. As he started his initial descent, he made about 3 feet below the surface level of the water. Then began to kick himself back up to the surface, which is it's a no-go.
Honestly, it is a good mental test. Just sucks. It's okay. I just got to make up for the points lost now.
We're at the end of day 1 right now. The night is young. Athletes have just got their briefing done. There's a little bit of fear in their hearts because they know the combat gauntlet's coming. And the combat gauntlet means you're going head-to-head. This is where basically the rubber meets the road, and this is where the will of an athlete really needs to stand in. It's easy to run on a trail, jump in a pool, swim around a little bit, lift weights with your friends, give them high fives, but now you got to beat the shit out of each other. So the reality is things are about to get really serious. The emotions are going to start to come in. The dynamics are going to change. People who used to be roommates are now going to head with each other in a totally different dynamic. Field day is an entirely different experience than what grit day is. We were going for endurance, emotions, psychology on day 1. Day 2 is just how much gas you got in your tank and how bad do you want it. We got 5 workouts, all of them being around 3 to 5 minutes or less. Very sprinty, very intense. There's a lot of interesting things that are going to happen, and it's one of these kind of things where if you're out of the game right now, that's not the truth. There's so many things that can change between tonight and tomorrow night. You know, you've got 5 chances to make a difference. Okay, headgear on, guys. Line up. We're going out in the next couple minutes. At this point, guys, it's flow of traffic. All we're looking for is getting ready to fight. You guys ready? Great. Athletes ready? Ready. Come on. Come on. Push it, get low, get low! Nice! Oh! Keep driving! Ah!
You know, my performance here, there's never an excuse, right? You either perform well or you do bad. I mean, we're always going to be, as athletes, as competitive athletes, we're always going to be our worst critic. But at the end of the day, you know, what happens here doesn't define me, doesn't define my legacy of everything that I've ever accomplished in my career.
I mean, I can honestly say I gave it 100% in every event, but I didn't give
my 100% mentally in some of the other events. So, you know, I'm just always keep moving forward. It's part of life. Don't look back, just keep moving forward.
No excuse. You know, I'm looking forward to mentally and physically preparing myself way better for next season, for the next Hybricon Games.
La compétition était vraiment bien tournée au niveau de toutes les filières, il y a eu vraiment pas mal de choses. On est forcément content ou pas content de ce qu'on nous propose, ça dépend de nos forces et de nos faiblesses. J'ai réussi à soulever les charges lourdes et par contre j'ai totalement bloqué sur de l'agilité, donc je sais courir, je sais nager, je sais lifter lourd et l'agilité, simplement déplacer mon propre poids de corps, là j'étais un peu en dessous et c'est vraiment du coup ce qu'il faut que je bosse. Sur la compétition, je pense qu'elle demande qu'à grandir. Comme j'avais pu déjà dire dans les dernières interviews, le CrossFit a fait son temps, enfin le CrossFit est bien et c'est très très bien et ça continuera à vivre éternellement le CrossFit, mais beaucoup de personnes ne veulent pas forcément faire des squat snatch ou faire des toast to bar, des ring muscle, marcher sur un stand walk, etc. Par contre, beaucoup de gens veulent faire du fonctionnel, pousser, soulever, placer, tirer, courir, et ça c'est assez fun et c'est adapté à tout le monde. Donc je pense que le functional fitness, celui-là, avec des mouvements fonctionnels plus que techniques, peut être vraiment pas mal pour une grande partie de la population sportive.
This competition was one of the best well-run competitions I have yet competed in, and I think I definitely made a statement here that I'm training hard and I'm coming for titles.
You know, I originally created all the workouts knowing that I wanted to find an answer to a question, which was like, what is this hybrid athlete? What is this combination of hybrid and tactical? And I was actually really amazed. Like, the athletes all rose to the occasion. They were able to handle a lot more than I thought they would. Like, nobody ever came out of any of the workouts being like, wow, that was too much. And that really inspired me to think of like, what's next? Because I still haven't fully answered the question. Like, I think that we've started to, like, we're year 2 into what probably is going to be an incredible journey on finding a totally new athlete, creating a whole new sport. And at the end of the day, like, the fact that I saw so many people with smiles on their faces kind of made me a little upset. I was like, I should have pushed them a little harder, but I loved the whole experience. I'm sure they did too.
And then just go to here, not no beach. Harley won't crash. Love you, kid. That'll round out your women's top 3.
Hey, congratulations.
You know, one of my favorite bodybuilders, Chris Bumstead, always says that pressure is a privilege, and it is. And this competition is a huge amount of pressure, but it's also a huge reward. Like, as I'm sitting here and I'm just thinking about everything that, you know, I'm so proud of everyone, the athletes, the field captains, the head judge, the race director, the media team, all you guys interviewing me right now. Super proud of everyone. The event went so smoothly. 2024, we're coming for you. We're gonna have better events, tougher events, better athletes, and higher cash prizes.